Check out an knock to 3. Elena gets in and just blows him up. Intercepted by the Ducks. Here they come out. Here comes Hall-Lane crashing in. Up the center slot. Halfway makes the move to the backhand. Backhanded by Hall-Lane. Puck is loose. Go down the slot. They're going to fire a shot. Monaco fires one in. And that's a Sophia Monaco. Chicago missing goal. Hanging on to it. Dished out here by the Ravens. Sending out right point. Knocked away by Elena. Checked that by Gianna. Fires a shot. Save. Makes the move on it. Sends it forward to half. Half across the line with Helen. Sends it across the line with Olsen. Helen right half. Fires a shot. Top of the circle. Rosen getting chased. Drops it up to the right time. Here comes Monaco. Saved by Laxton. Rebound up front. Another saved by Laxton. Across the board. Ball right down. Fires a shot. On that PK. Moose get the inside position on Reader. Poke kick away by Rosen on the back door. Fires. Saved by Hurst. As Rosen. Right wing Hashman. Bessie fires one. Tipped in front by Reader. Reader sends it forward. And it's Alexis Ford off down the rebound. Ford was picked off by the Hawks. Here she comes in front of Hurst. Right Hashman trying to make a move. Fires it on the outside. Saved by Hurst! The CAA Center here is the Chicago Mission. Gang green, dressed in all white, taking on the Stoney Creek Sabres. Your starting lineup for Coach Shannon Coleman's squad. It's going to be Hef, Reeder, and Bornhoft up front. It's going to be Rosen and G on D. Maddie Laxton has the net, and there's 15 minutes on the clock when the opening pucks are up here. Stoney Creek maintaining control here up. Face up, goes right to the hands of Rosen. Chopped it free from Hef, and slams it inside the zone. And that puck's going on behind the Stoney Creek Sabres goaltender. And it's picked up by their D here on the near side. Coming up out of the right way circle, looking for the breakout pass past Bornhoff. And here comes the Sabres on the near side, dumping it in, knocked away by a Reader. Back in the hands of Rosen, threw it in and out of zone. No call on the offside. Picked off right here by Rosen. Rosen right in front of us along the half wall. He's going to move forward a little bit of time and space. And Rosen backhands it out of the zone for the Sabres. Fires one in, saved by Laxton right in front of us here. And it's going to be picked up by G. G curls around, sends the breakout pass for Bornhoff. Bornhoff gets bodied up the puck from her knees, picks up the loose change back in the hands of Rosen. Rosen sends it out of the zone. Picked off by the Sabres at neutral ice. They're going to curl back around, go D to D. Coming up here in front of the Sabres bench, it's thrown in the hands of Gianna. Gianna gets across center and sends it in deep in the mission goal for the line change. Bring it around from right to left. or left to right here on the near side. The Sabres looking to break it up towards their own blue line. Cut off by Elena Monaco, the one-man wrecking crew. And it's going to be Chuck and Carter Hare up front, along with Roth and Warrington on the blue line. It's Roth pinned in there at their own blue line. Hare sends a pass over to Warrington. Warrington to Monaco, sends it up the ice for Chuck. Intercepted by the Sabres, who drops it back to their own D, looking to regroup. D on the far side, cut across the middle, knocked away by the one-man wrecking crew, and picked off by Carter Hare. It's Carter across the blue line, chopped it free for Elena, who sends it into the left wing corner. And it's going to be Chuck going on the forecheck. Carter and Elena go for the line change. Here comes Pazin and Helen Lane. Charlie sent them onto the ice there, and it's picked up by the Sabres behind their own net. Right to left, here to left to right. Here they come. Cross ice pass in front of the Sabres benches. Picked off by Roth. Roth backhanded inside the zone, swatted at by the Sabres, and cut off there by Proel on the right benches there, and sent inside the zone by the Sabres as they get themselves a line change. It's going to be Tate Roth right behind the net of Laxton in front of us. Here she comes around left to right and sends the peg breakout pass over to Paz. Pazin across blue line, sends it for Helen Lane, who's going to chip it into the left wing corner. It's going to be Emma Hankey on the forecheck along with Helen Lane, trapped in the defenseman. The Sabres break it out quick, but knocked away by Pazin, and the Sabres maintain control. They're going to send it over here in front of Wilsey. One-on-one, top of the right circle, poke check by Sell. Puck dances across the blue line, but it's kicked forward by Hankey, knocked away by the Sabres, and chipped away by Helen. Puck's going to head all the way down to the Sabres zone, left wing corner. Here comes Claire Chalberg along with Dunford and Sophia Monaco on the forecheck. It's still Bessie and Sell on the blue line. Here comes the Sabres, making a move here from the far side, or near side rather, top of the left wing circle. Dunford giving chase in front of Bessie. Here they come. Bessie pops it, no, coming in Dunford. Dunford chips it free, picks her pocket, is going to be Lyric. Lyric sends a breakout pass to Monaco. Monaco shoves it forward to Chalberg. Chalberg splits the D, and she's cut off by the defenseman. Chalberg still giving chase in the right wing hash marks now with 12:20 to go. And the Sabres maintain control, going D to D here up the far side. Looking for the breakout in the left wing circle. Back checking, cut off by Chalberg. Chalberg slams it right back in the zone. It's going to be Dunford, Monaco, and Chalberg all on one side. Picked off by Rosen. Rosen chips it forward. It's going to be a man on a break. Top of the right circle, comes down right top. Bottom of the circle, fires the shot. Rebound out front for Monaco. Monaco misses on the one-timer there on the rebound. And Big Sister G sends it into the right wing corner. Puck goes behind the left side. Now it's Reeder on the forecheck. Monaco giving chase. Rosen pinching in on the left half wall. Covering D is going to be Reeder. Monaco goes for the line change. Here comes G. Forces, and she hits the brakes and comes under transition. Sabres going to chip it past Gianna. Gianna shoves her off the puck, left wing hash marks, and Gianna's going to the box for interference. Picked off, bottom left circle, fire shot over the crossbar into the glass it goes, ringing around towards the Mitchell benches. Kept in by the Sabres, knocked free by Heflin. Finally touched for it. She's going to call Gianna for interference. And I quite honestly don't like that call for various reasons. But the Mission are going to be shorthanded here in the first period. 11:28 to go. And the Mission are going to head to the PK. This penalty kill brought to you by Classic Packaging of Northbrook, Illinois. Classic Packaging. You can't have a penalty without a box. Your penalty kill unit out there now is going to be Hare and Chuck up front. It's going to be Roth and Warrington on the blue line. Face off to the left of Laxton. Controlled by the Sabres. Heads out to the right point. Going D to D. Top of the left circle. Fires one low. Pass saved by Laxton. Swatted away by Warrington. And loose change collected by the Sabres D. Curling back around to a forehand. Sends the puck off to the hash marks now. Warrington coming out, left point, Hare coming in, playing catch, top of the left circle, looks to fire one across, and sticked away by Roth. Back on the right side now. Sabres going to work. Hit check by Roth, at her feet. Battling out is going to be Tate with two girls from the Sabres, and Tate trying to get her feet down there, still battling it off. A little bit of hand by the Sabres, no call on the interference on that one. Puck trickles out of the zone, and it's going to be given chase as Charlie. Carter slams at it, picked off by the Sabres. That's going to go in and out of the zone. And we're going to get an offsides and a whistle with 1:24 remaining on that Classic Packaging penalty kill. And a face-off just outside the zone. Coach Shannon goes for the line change. Your lineup now is going to be Reeder and Bornhoft up front. It's going to be Sell and Bessie on the blue line. Face-off right in front of us on this left wing side. Kick forward by Reeder. Reeder's going to send one all the way down. Nice play by Shrimp. And the puck's to go in the right wing corner. Goaltender puts a stick on it here. She comes around right to left. Cut off harassed by Bornhoft. Bornhoft still back checking. Loose change collected by Wilsey. Wilsey's going to send one right towards the referees. Hits the post and goes out of play there by the benches. Almost had the Stoney Creek Sabres coaches spitting chiclets over there. Wonder if the Sabres offer dental insurance to their coaching staff. Otherwise, that'd be an expensive afternoon. And the face-off going to end up all the way just outside the zone in front of the Mission benches there as it comes across two dots. So lineup stays the same with 10:37 and just a minute 09 on that Classic Packaging PK. It's Reeder kicking it forward over the hands of Bornhoff. Knuckling over her stick. Here comes Bessie. And fanning on it is Bornhoff. Bessie backs off. Girl from the Sabres hits the wall and goes down. And the Sabres going to regroup going the other way. Just 1 minute remaining on that PK. Head cross, top of circle in front of Lyric. Looking to cycle off. Intercepted by Bessie. Kick forward by Reeder. Back in the hands of Bessie. Loose change for Bornhoff. Headman's up to Reeder. Reeder across the middle line. Wide left. Pull drag across the left. Right hash marks. Looking to fire a shot. Taken down by two Sabres. Loose change collected by Bornhoff. Bornhoff sends it right back into the right wing corner by the Zamdors. And it's picked up by the Sabres. Going D to D on the far side. It's Bornhoff comes trucking in left wing corner and sends it down behind the net. Cut off by Reeder. She's got to go the other way on the far side now. Bornhoff forced her to throw it up the middle. Cross ice pass. Bessie was looking to intercept there for the home run. And knocking it. Lyric blows her up there at center ice, takes her down, and it's sent right back in. Mission are going for the line change. Down behind the goal line, it's Bornhoff, the lone forechecker. 15 seconds to go on that PK. It's Carter Hare and Bornhoff up front. Roth and Warrington are your blue liners. Bornhoff left wing hash marks, picking her pockets into the Sabres, cut off by Carter Hare, and it's a foot race here in front of Mission benches. Hare wins the race and coming around behind the net of Laxton. Puck protection here in the right wing corner. There's a hook, no call. Sent out towards the blue line. Knocked down by Proto, bashed it out by Hare, picked up by Warrington, and we're even strength. As Elena Monaco, the one-man wrecking crew, makes her way on the ice, drops it for Roth. Roth at center ice, one hands it inside the zone, intercepted by the Sabres. Sitting on the breakout here on the near side. Here, cross ice pass in front of Roth, one-on-one, top of the right circle. Firing a shot wide, right left of the post here on the right wing side. We're going to get a penalty here on Tate Roth going to the box for body checking. And that's the second penalty here for Gangrene at 9:04 here in the first. So the Mission are headed to the shorthanded once again. This penalty kill brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts Coffee. America runs on Dunkin'. Dunkin' Donuts Coffee, the official coffee of the Chicago Mission. Parents, your penalty kill unit out there now is going to be Helen Lane and Evie Pazin up front. It's going to be Rosen and G on D. Helen face off and sends it all the way down. That's going to be stopped by the goaltender of Sabres in the right wing corner. It's going to be Pazin on a forecheck, coming right behind the goaltender there, takes the route underneath the net, and the Sabres looking to break it on the far side. Thrown in front of Helen Lane, out cross ice pass. Here comes the Sabres in front of Rosen. Back checking his passing. Left wing circle here on the near side, coming right down below the goal line. Rosen giving chase, backing off. Here's Helen Lane out to the corner. Helen comes out to the right point. Helen batting it off right there along the half wall. Sabres pick up the loose change. Helen shoves it forward. Kept in by the Sabres. Mohawk and spinorama pass down behind the net. And the Sabres going to work down low. Poke check by Rosen. Kept it in her hands of the Sabres. Sends it out to the left point rather. Sabres looking to walk the blue line and fire. Nope. Has to readjust and sends it right back down behind the net of Laxton. Gianna patrolling in front of the net. Now here comes the Sabres looking to fire a shot. Saved by Laxton. Swatted away by G. And G chopped off the puck by the Sabres. Helen comes in to pop it free. And with 1:06 remaining on a PK, top right circle. Firing a shot off the stick of Helen Lane. Up and out of play it goes. Let's see if we can get a replay on that. Here it comes. Pass across. Girl dances across the top of the right wing circle. Pazin and Helen Lane come in to put a stick on it. And that puck goes up and out of play. So Mission goes for the line change. 8:06 to go here in the first period. 1:02 remaining on that Dunkin' Donuts PK. And Coach Shannon goes for the line change. It's Reeder and Bornhoff up front. It's Sell and Bessie on the blue line here in the left wing circle to the right wing circle, to the left of Laxton's blocker, or glove rather. Reeder on your face off, won by the Sabres. And he sent out the right point. Fanning on is the pass. It's going to be Bornhoff chipping it forward in front of the Mission benches. Here comes Bornhoff, top left circle, comes down left out, puck protection, hits the brakes, tries to send one, slides it across off the right pad of the Sabres goaltender, and they come on to regroup on the near side. 47 seconds remaining on that Dunkin' Donuts PK, and the Sabres chip it forward, top of the right circle inside their own zone. Cross ice pass to the benches now. Towards the penalty boxes over the blue line. Sell poke checks it free, and the swatted away by Shrimp. Reeder sends it all the way down in the left wing corner, and it's going to be stopped by the goaltender. She's going to make a move on it, sends it off to the right side. Bornhoff on the forecheck, backing off his Bessie. Reeder goes high towards the blue line here on the left side, and Bornhoff's going to force her to come left to right. Bornhoff with the slap at it, no go, picked up by the Sabres. Try to make a move around Reeder, she hangs on to it now, forcing her to pass. Nope, she goes across the blue line, poke check by Sell, gets shoved off the puck. Reeder comes in to chop it free back in the right wing corner now, sent out to the top of the right point. Firing a shot, wide left of the goal line, rings around here to the inside, cutting off by Bornhoff, sent out to the left point. Walking blue line, going to fire a shot, off of Laxton's glove, into the right wing corner it goes. And that PK is over. We're even strength. Bottom of the right corner. Fire shot. Saved by Laxton right on the Devil's door. Get the rebound there. Let's see that replay. Girl makes a move from the right hash marks. Cuts back to the inside right dot. Almost to the bottom of the right circle. Fires a shot. Laxton smothers it right away. 6:57 here in the first. And a face-off to Laxton's left and right wing circle once again. It's Chuck, Heron, Monaco. It's Roth and Warrington on the blue line. Warrington and one-man wrecking crew in the slot there. And Warrington, Roth sends over here to the near side for Elena. Off the referee's skate. She goes cross ice for Chuck on the breakout. and Chuck kicks it out of the zone on the far near side. Harassing is Charlie, cut off by Elena Monaco inside the zone, right wing half wall, picked up by Chuck. Chuck's got Hare on the Devil's door, couldn't get it to her. Charlie carries it off left wing circle. Hare on the defensive side. Charlie goes down. Loose change for Monaco, swatted away by the Sabres. Here they're coming on left to right here on the near side. Pinching in is Warrington now. Warrington along the boards going to work with Monaco. Monaco gets slammed into the wall, kept in by Carter at the right point, fires a shot towards the goaltender, and she swats it away to the far side for Chuck. Poke check by the Sabres, picked up by Roth. Roth fires one, and it's knocked out of midair by the defenseman of the Sabres. Good hand-eye coordination there by the Sabres D. And bouncing puck is loose at center ice, picked up by Helen Lane. Helen's going to mosey it on in there, top left circle. Comes down left dot, curling around bottom left circle. She's got Pazin up in the slot, and Helen maintains control here on the inside. Going to cycle it for Warrington. Warrington sends it in the right wing corner, gets shoved off. Loose change collected by Pazin. Pazin hits the brakes, sauces it out towards Warrington. Warrington fires a quick one back towards the slot, and the goaltender recovers it up. No rebound given as Emma Hankey came crashing hard in there, looking for the second chance, but no go. And Coach Shannon goes for the line change on D. Your lineup now is going to be Hankey, Helen, and Pazin up front. And it's going to be Rosen and G on D. Face off in the left wing circle. And Helen on your face off for Hankey. Hankey, top left circle, looking to send it back to G. Nope, backhands it in the corner, intercepted by the Sabres. Thrown right back in the hands of Gianna. And Gianna sends it in deep. Cut off by the Sabres D. Left to right, here she comes on the near side. Pazin comes in on the floor check. They split the defense here on the near side. Monaco comes in to force her to throw it off cross ice. Rosen back checking, and it's the puck is sent behind the net for Amanda. Amanda chips it up in the air off the glass for Pazin. Knocked down by Helen. Helen sends it forward off the referee, and into the right wing corner it goes. Picked off by the Sabres, pulling it back. Helen on the forecheck, breakout pass here to the near side. Pazin going to work, sauced up in the air at neutral ice, picked off by Rosen. Rosen playing with it there right in front of the penalty boxes, maintains control and sends it in deep. Kept him, or knocked down there by the top left circle of the Sabres D, number 98. And here comes number 19, lost off her stick into the hands of Gianna. And Gianna coming down low, bottom left wing circle, right wing circle, sends it across D to Rosen. Rosen backhand pass towards Chalberg. Chalberg on the right hash marks now, back in the hands of Rosen. Rosen sends one forward, knocked down by the Sabres, back in the hands of Dunford, and chipped forward by the Sabres D. Kept in. Here comes Pazin. Pazin sends one down off the Sabres, and out of the zone it goes. Knocked free by Chalberg and Dunford. Battling it out along the half wall. It's going to be Dunford and Chalberg kicking it forward inside the zone. Dunford gets rubbed off. Chalberg backing off. Loose change collected by Bessie here inside her own blue line. And it's going to be Lyric here on the near side. Her far side sends over to Sophia. In between her legs, passes behind her at center ice. Poke check by Monaco. Loose change collected by Bessie. Bessie across center ice, now to the blue line, top of the right circle, puck protection on the hash marks, centering pass, knocked away by the Sabres here. They're coming the other way. Monaco covering D in front of Heflin. Monaco's going to poke check and gets in front of it. It's Monaco's speed. There's a little shot to the grill. Monaco didn't like that, none too much. They're bailing it out right in front of us, folks. Caught a little bit of mitt there right in her grill, and it's picked up by Monaco. Here she goes the other way. Here comes Sophia, makes a move inside, goes outside. He's going to take it wide right hash marks, sends it into the corner. Puck's going on behind the net for Heflin as Monaco goes for the line change. Reader in the slot. Heflin maintains control, sends it over to Sell, left point. Sell fires one. Up over the glass, up over the crossbar on the glass it goes. Pinching in all the way from the right side is going to be Lyric, who gets bodied off the puck. Bouncing change, loose change collected by Reader. Reader blows a tire behind the net in the right wing corner. 3:47 to go here in the first. Reader trying to kick it to herself. She does. Good job by number 27. Out to Bessie, high right point. Bessie fires one, tipped by Bornhoff. Puck goes in the left wing corner, off the goaltender's pads. Sent forward, here comes the Sabres, breaking out in front of Sell. Makes a move, poke check by Wilsey, back checking in front of Reader. Firing a shot, and that's going to be a shot over Laxton's glove. And it's 1-0, folks. Here she comes, top of the left wing circle, backing off as Bessie gives her girl a little bit of too much space and over Laxton's glove. And it's 1-0, folks. That was number 27, it looks like, the Sabres gets on the board here with 3:28. So 1-0 is your score as we head back to center ice. Your lineup now is going to be Chuck, Hare, and Monaco. Your blue liner is going to be Roth and Warrington. Knocked down by Elena. Loose change picked up by Chuck inside the zone. Right wing corner sends it in deep. Here comes Elena Monaco. The one-man wrecking crew comes streaking in. Charlie was trapping, but they made the pass behind her. They had 3 black jerseys behind the goal line. Here they're coming in a one-on-one in front of Roth. Poke checked away by Tate. Knuckling back out of the zone. It's being picked up by Carter here. It's Carter in transition with Monaco. Carter, right circle, comes down right dot, fires one low. Saved by the goaltender, rebound down behind the net for Carter. Carter curling back around, sends the pass out to Roth. Roth, top of the circle, fires one, tipped by Monaco in the slot. Monaco gets dumped over. Picked up by Chuck, knocked away by the Sabres. Here they're coming out of the zone with on the far side, right in front of Roth. Makes a move up the centering ice, splitting the D. Roth gets in front of her, top of the right wing circle, and Warrington picks up the loose change. Backhand D to D pass, Sabres cut it off. and it's picked up by Roth here on the near side. Sends the breakout pass for Pazin. Pazin forward to Hankey. Hankey makes the move, chips it across, gets taken down, and that's going to be a mission power play. Helen Lane fires a shot with 2:34 behind the net of the goaltender, finally touched up by the Sabres, and we're going to get a whistle. Body checking is the call here in the first period. That's the third penalty of the period, and the Missioner headed to the one-man advantage. Going to the box for the Sabres, looks like it's going to be number 21. Yep, that's 21. And this power play brought to you by Gene and Jude's Hot Dogs in River Grove, Illinois, and on River Road. Gene and Jude's. No seats, no ketchup, no pretense, no nonsense. Your power play line out there now is going to be Bornhoff, Reeder, and Chuck. It's going to be a little R&R on D, Roth and Rosen from right to left. Down behind the nets, one Sabres girl along with Chuck and Reeder going to work. In the right wing corner, picked up by Bornhoff. Oh, that's Reeder. Reeder, right hash marks, right that, fires a shot off the stick, rebound off front. Rosen fires a clapper. Back in the left wing corner, goes picked up by Bornhoff. Reeder in the right hash marks, Bornhoff curling back around right dot. Sends it over to Roth. Roth patiently wins, goes cross ice to Rosen. Off to Rosen's stick, she doesn't see it. Picked up by the Sabres, looking to fire it down, knocked away by Reeder. Reeder going to work, Chuck in the slot. Reeder, right dot, fires one forward. And the goaltender covers it, no whistle, or no rebound given rather. Right in her chest as she stayed tall. So with $1:21 to go on that Gene and Jude's power play, Mission go for the line change. Your lineup now is going to be Evie Pazin, Helen Lane, and Sophia Monaco up front. It's going to be Lyric and G on D from left to right. Monaco in the half wall, Pazin in the slot. Face-off coming down low for Monaco. Monaco, bottom of the right circle, sends it out to the point. Intercepted by the Sabres, knocked down by G. And that puck swatted away by the Sabres that comes out of the zone. Gianna curling around, goes over D to Bessie. Bessie on the far side, sends it cross ice for Sophia. Sophia comes across blue line, top of the right circle. 1:33 to go in the period, just over a minute remaining in that power play. Picked up by Helen and Monaco. Monaco, Gianna fires one, tipped by Helen. And pitching in is going to be Pazin. Sabres going to get to it now, going to backhand it forward. Kicked away by Bessie. Loose change collected by G. G curls around quick, makes a move back down here to the near side. Cutting across, she's got Monaco open on her right, and it's going to be Gianna carrying it with speed up the right side. Just across the blue line, makes a move, the blue line cuts across it, lost off her stick. Pinned in is going to be Helen Lane, she gets taken down. Gianna gets on the defensive side of it, 35 seconds to go on that Gene and Jude's power play. Sent back in the hands of Lyric. Just under 1 minute remaining here in the period. Bessie goes across ice, pass to Monaco. Here comes Sophia in the slot. Sophia makes a move to the inside. Center pass for Helen. Bornhoff with the one-timer. Stick saved by the goaltender left wing corner. And the Sabres going to throw it all the way down. Knocked down at high air. It's going to be a touch by Roth. That's a high stick. We're going to get a whistle with 43.6 seconds remaining in the period. And 15 seconds on that Gene and Jude's power play. Face-off going to go to Laxton's left in the right wing circle. And Coach Shannon goes for the line change. Your lineup now is going to be Bornhoff, Reeder, and Chuck. The birthday girl on the half wall. Bornhoff in the slot with Roth, and then Rosen down on the left right wing corner. Face off one for Rosen. Rosen goes D to D, pass Roth, out towards Bornhoff. Bornhoff at the blue line. Cross ice pass, split the D is Reeder, but she couldn't get a handle on it. A little too hot to handle. Too much smoke on that pass from Bornhoff and the Reeder skates. And there's 5 seconds remaining on that Gene and Jude's power play. 33.5 seconds to go here in the first. Going to be an offensive zone face-off for the Green Machine dressed in white. Bornhoff goes to the slot. Reeder at center. And Chuck along the half wall. It's going to be Roth and Warrington now as Coach Shannon changes up on the defense. Warrington on right D. Roth high left point. Out of the zone it goes, and that's going to do it for the Gene and Jude's power play. And we're back to even strength. Picked up here behind the goal line. Pep for Roth. Roth going out here to outside, send the breakout pass towards Bornhoff. 20 seconds remaining here in the period. That's going to be Chuck on a forecheck. Sabres go D to D on the far side. Clogging up the middle is going to be Roth and Warrington. Warrington pulling it back. She's got Reeder up on the boards. Bouncing pass off of Bob for Reeder. Reeder in front of the right referee there. She's got to hit the brakes and pull it back. And she goes cross ice with Roth. Roth in front of the Sabres benches. Bob pass towards Pazin. Pazin tries to send one in deep. And that sound is the end of the first period. So at the end of one, it's the Sabres 1 and the Chicago Mission nothing as we head to the first intermission. This first intermission brought to you by, here's my sides, Mama Maria's Italian Restaurant and Pizzeria in Bensenville, Illinois. Mama Maria is voted the #1 Italian restaurant in Bensenville by me and Rocky. Enjoy the intermission, folks, and the first half of our player spotlight for this evening, Kaylee Dunford. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks, to the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready for some second period hockey. Your starting lineup for the second period is going to be Heflin, Reeder, and Bornhoft up front. It's going to be Rosen and G on D. Laxton has that. There was 15 minutes on the clock, and that's going to break out pass from Heflin to the stick of, break out pass from Bornhoft to Heflin. Loose change here at center ice. Puck is slippery, and that's going to be offsides and a whistle. Special shout out to George and Debbie Birch, the grandparents of number 19 here for the Stoney Creek Sabres. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Talk to your son, Aaron. Nice gentleman. And a face-off one for G. G over to Rosen on the far side. DDD. Rosen makes a move up the middle. On the far side, top of the right circle, looking to cycle it for Bornhoft. Bornhoft fires a clapper and ripped up over the glove of the goaltender and picked up by Reeder on the rebound. Reeder going to work, right hash marks, picked off by Rosen, looking to cycle it down on the right wing corner, cut off by the Sabres. Amanda maintains control, sends it over to Heff. Heff and Rosen in a 2-on-2, sent out to the point for Reeder. Off of Reeder's stick, it's going to trickle out of zone, and Mission are going to have to regroup. Here comes Reeder right up the gut, out to the outside. Offsides is the call. Looks like Heffman was just on the other side of the blue line. And with 14:09 to go here in the second period, Mission are going to get a line change. We'll get a face-off just outside the zone, right in front of us. Make that in front of the Mission benches now. I'm going to tear across the far side. Your lineup now is going to be Chalberg, Dunford, and Sophia Monaco. It's going to be Sell and Bessie on the blue line. Face off for Dunford, won by the Sabres, chipped inside the zone. Chalberg on the 14, blocked by Chalberg's stick. Battling on the slot, picked up by Monaco. Monaco fires a shot. No rebound, and she whistled it off. Getting a little bit of shoving back and forth there in front of the net as Dunford came streaking in there looking for the second chance. Puck squirted out there after the whistle, so no go on that one. Face off right in front of us in the left wing circle. Chalberg top of the circle along the boards. Monaco in the slot. Bessie creeping in high right point. Face off for Dunford. Coming in is Sophia. Sophia trying to pull it forward. She does. Gets a handle on it towards the slot. Looking to backhand fire a shot, but taken away by the Sabres. On the far side right corner. Coming in is Sophia. Throwing a cross ice pass. It's going to be a 2-on-2 in front of Sell and Bessie. Right wing corner, Sell bodies are off the puck, and the right corner goes, slam towards Chalberg. Chalberg on the half wall, sending it towards the D, knocked down by the Sabres. Back in the right half wall, coming in the right wing corner in front of the Zamdors. It's Dunford and Sell going to work in the corner. Chalberg backing off on the right half wall. Monaco high in the slot, watching their left point. Bessie taking away the pass in front of the net. It's going to be Sell. Sell trying to get over to Monaco, knocked away by the Sabres. They read that one up the middle. Coming across is Dunford on the forecheck, picked off by Monaco. Monaco right single in front for Chalberg. Chalberg on the one-timer, just missing off their left post. Here on the right left wing half ball, cut off by Sophia once again, pulled out of the zone, and Sophia curling back around up the middle, makes a move to the left circle, toward the left dot, comes down left hash marks, bottom left circle, coming down low, puck protection, slammed into the wall, taken down, and we're going to get a penalty on that one as that's body checking. And the Mission are headed to the power play at 13:05 here in the second period. And that's going to be number, let's see who that one is. It's number, looks like 25 maybe? This power play brought to you by Big Sammy's Hot Dogs. Remember what Big Sammy says, eat more hot dogs. Now serving 2 locations, one in Elk Grove and one in Elgin. Try the mozzarella logs, they're fantastic. You can get a beer in Elgin. Your power play unit out there now for Gang Green is going to be Bornhoft, Reeder, and Chuck up front. It's going to be a little R&R on D. Roth and Rosen. Roth sends it forward to Chuck. Chuck across the right wing side there. Net by 2 Sabres. Going to send it down behind the goal line. Coming in is Bornhoft for support. Down behind the net. Bornhoft here on the near side. Cycles for Rosen. Rosen's got Chuck on the devil's door. Behind that lane for the ramp up for Charlie. Behind the slap for Bornhoft. Bornhoft fires one knocked down by Chuck. In the right wing corner goes. Giving chases. Bornhoft out to the left right point for Roth. Roth fires one blocked by the Sabres. Coming out to throw it away. Chipped by Rosen. Puck's going to head off in the right wing corner. And it's going to be Amanda picking it up behind the net of Laxton, right to left. 1:14 to go. She sends it up here to the near side for Reeder. Reeder's the headman to pass to Bornhoft. Bornhoft at the blue line. Puck protects us down, hangs on to it, leaves it for Reeder. Reeder, left wing circle, coming down low. She's got Bornhoft in the slot. Throw on the back door. Send out for Rosen. Oh, thrown out for the high left point, looking for Rosen for the one-timer. And that puck's going to go all the way down into the right wing corner for Roth. 12 minutes to go here in the period. 55 seconds on that Big Sammy's power play, and it's Helen Lane. In tow is Sophia Monaco. Has in the slot. Monaco, high left, has off the crossbar, and it goes back towards the Mission benches. Slammed in by Bessie. Out here underneath the net for Helen Lane, getting chases passing. Out to the right point for Lyric. Lyric fires one back over to Monaco. Past her reaching hands. Puck's in the ring around here to the left side. Picked off by Helen, who sends it back to Sophia. Sophia centering out to Bessie, right point, walks the line, fires one low off a shin guard. It goes out of the zone, picked up by G with 26 seconds to go. Mission regrouping. Here comes Gianna. High across slot. Sends it over for Helen Lane. Left dot. Helen can't get a handle on it. Knocked away by the Sabres. Pinching in is going to be G now. Back off. Here comes Pazin and Sophia. Loose change collected by Helen. Helen, bottom left circle. Hanging on to it. Harassed by one. Helen with the inside position. Tried to centering pass to the slot, but nobody home from Gangrene. 7 seconds to go on that big Sammy's power play. Fading on it is going to be the Sabres. Sophia to G. G fires one. Pad saved by the goaltender. Coming right in front of us is going to be Helen Lane. Going out to the left point. That power play is over, and Gianna sends one back just past Pazin. Sophia, bottom right circle. Cuts back around. Hip checks her down. Thrown away by the Sabres as they were in trouble. That puck's going to go all the way down. We're going to get an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. That's got to be the 10th post that Sophia Monaco has hit here in the last 10 games. Boy, she needs a little luck to get one a little lower, and they'll start dropping in, but she's definitely creating the opportunities, folks. Your lineup now is going to be Chuck, Hare, and the one-man wrecking crew. Your blue liner is going to be Roth and the 65-pound Ninja Assassin, and it's going to be Hare to Chuck. Back in the hands of Elena. Elena sends it right in hash marks, now coming in and cut her off, and they send it down behind the net. Chuck intercepting. Chuck in the right wing corner, knocks the stick off. It's going to be back in the hands of Elena. Elena on the back of the net, gets in the hand of Charlie. Still Monaco going to work. Chopped the back of the net. Picked up by Charlie. A 2-on-2 battle down behind the goal line. And it's Monaco puts a shoulder on it, knocked it free for Warrington. Warrington tipped by Proto! And a puck trickled off the left post here in the right wing circle. Left wing circle out towards Roth. Roth to Monaco. Monaco, Proto right wing, left wing half ball there. 3-on-2 battle coming out. Monaco trying to fish it out as it's right at their skates there. Monaco sends it down behind the net. And it's going to be the Sabres picking up the loose change. Left to right on the far side, cycling behind Monaco. Cut off by Carter Hare. Picked up by Charlie. Swatted it by the Sabres. And sent back here in the left wing corner. Sabres D, number 66. Moving it forward. It's going to be back checking as Carter Hare along with Chuck. And Bornhoff makes her way on the ice. Knocked down at the blue line there by Roth. Back in the hands of the Sabres. High in the slot it goes. Coming out is Warrington. Warrington couldn't muscle out his own, but the interception by Hare, who sends it out. And tipped by the Sabres in front of the Mission benches. 9:49 to go here in period. Bornhoff just blows her up, and that's going to be a Mission penalty. As she hangs on, here comes Reeder, thrown away by the Sabres into the hands of Roth. Puck's going to go all the way in the right wing corner, and it's going to be Reese touching it. We're going to get a whistle, and Bornhoff's going to the box. Body checking will be that one. That's the third penalty for Gangrene in this game. With 9:36 to go. This penalty kill brought to you by Tim Hortons. There's always time for Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons, the official Canadian coffee of the Chicago Mission. Parents, your penalty killers out there now are going to be Helen Lane and Sophia Monaco. Your blue liners are going to be Sel and Bessie. Face off to Laxton's right. In the left wing circle, Helen Lane getting kicked out of the face off for some reason. Apparently they said Sophia must have been the one encroaching. And face up for Lyric. Lyric out to the right point. Coming in is Monaco, sending in the right wing corner down low. Picked off by Sel. Backing off is Monaco. Monaco right hash marks. Sends one up and over. All the way down right here in front of the goaltender, who's going to have to put a stick on it. Here comes Helen Lane on the forecheck. Stoney Creek down behind the net. Patiently waiting for Helen. Sent off here to the near side for the breakout pass. Monaco's going to cut her off. Force her to go up the ice. So they're giving a little bit of time and space. Cross ice pass inside the zone. Easily picked off by Bessie. Bessie's going to send one down. Knocked down at center ice by the Stoney Creek Sabres. Past Helen and Sophia. And Sabres regrouping. 1:28 to go around that Timmy Hortons PK. Sel poke checks it at the right hash mark. It's going to carry it down behind the goal. And center pass tied up by Bessie. And Monaco can't get a handle on it. It's thrown out to the right point. Coming in is Sophia. Forcing him to go into the corner. Makes a move around Bessie. Down behind the goal line. Bessie puts a stick on it. Saved by Laxton. Into the right wing corner it goes. And with 8:46 to go. 1 minute remaining on that PK. Back knocked away by Sel. Or Bessie high in the slot. Fired a shot. And that's going to be a power play goal for the Sabres. With 8:38 to go here in the second period. Goal scored by number 91, it looks like. As we head back to center ice. Your lineup now, Heflin, Reeder and Bornhoff, and it's going to be Rosen and G on D. That PK is over. We get rid of that graphic. It's going to be Rosen in front of the Sabres benches. Lost it off her stick, pepped away by Sabres. Loose change collected by Gianna. Gianna going to work left wing corner. Sends a cross ice here underneath the net for Reeder. Reeder gets by off puck. Loose change for Rosen. Rosen to Bornhoff. Bornhoff out to half. Or actually half over to Bornhoff rather. And Sabres pick her pocket. Send it right back in. Down behind the goal line. Ringing around left to right. 8:16 to go here in the period. And coming across can be Reeder in the corner. Puck is loose. Bottom right circle. Bait. Coming in is G. Fires a shot over Laxton. Off to the far side for Bornhoff. Bornhoff left hash marks. Couldn't get it out. Kept in by Stoney Creek. Right wing corner coming around. Backing off from the corner. Coming in is G. G forced a pad. Saved by Laxton. She forced her to throw it away. It's going to be Reeder up the ice here. On the near side. Got Huff on her left. Here comes Huff across the blue line. Poke checked away by Stoney Creek. Loose change going to be collected by Reeder. Reeder down behind that. Center pass Bornhoff. Picked up by Ross. Ross sends it right back down behind the net. Reeder going to work in her office. Reeder cuts back down low. Pinned in by one. Here comes Huffman for support. Chipped at by Stoney Creek. Coming in is going to be Bornhoff. Bornhoff puts a body on it. Knocked free by Roth. Spin out. Knocked down by Stoney Creek. Picked off by Alexis. Alexis fires one into the glass behind the net for Reeder. Reeder, bottom of the right wing circle. Patiently waits. Cuts back to the right dot. Sends it over to Bornhoff. Knocked away by the Sabres. Top of the right circle. Carrying it out of zone. In front of Mission benches now. Sends one towards the penalty boxes. 2-on-2 in front of Roth and Warrington. Makes a move around Warrington. Poke check by Roth. High in the slot. Backhand shot. Saved by Laxton. With 7:17 to go. Ross sends it up to Helen Lane, who passed it off to the middle of nobody. And it's going to be Helen on the forecheck. Tied it up. Loose change collected by Bornhoff. Bornhoff, top of circle. Puck protection. Fires a spinner. Ram shot off the skate of the Sabres. And Bornhoff gets her own rebound. Down behind the net. Sent up here to the near side. Pitching in is going to be Roth. Roth puts a body on it. Knocked it free for Hankey. Hankey kicked it back over to Helen. Helen fires one. Blocker save right in front of us. And it's going to be Hankey on the inside position. Battling it out right in front of us. Hankey gets back on her legs. Pazin gets bodied off into the wall. Knocked down by Roth. Back in the hands of Pazin. Pazin left hash mark. Sends one out to Hankey. Out to the right point for Warrington. Warrington fires one. Off the glove behind the net. For the Sabres. Cut off by Pazin. Pazin along with Helen Lane. Fishing it out. It's a 2-on-2, 50-50 battle. And Pazin trying to kick it forward. Helen gets a little bit of a shoulder in her. And it's going to be 2-on-2. Sabres on the outside of that. Both Mission girls pinned in. Helen trying to fish it back out here. Kick forward by Pazin. Pazin on the right wing corner. Backhanded off here by the Sabres. Here to the inside. Trucking in is going to be Roth. Roth. There's a shove. Man. That's not a penalty. That's interesting. Did with a shoulder right into her grill. And down behind the net for the Sabres, left to right. Out past Pazin, out to the right point for Warrington. Warrington sends one in, and the Sabres a little bit of a trouble here. Need a whistle. Puck is behind the net for the Sabres. Mission get a line change in, and sends one out to the far side. Out to the right point. Thrown away by the Sabres on the far side for Warrington. Warrington in front of the Sabres benches, sends one forward. Pazin jumps off. Monaco makes you on the edge. Dunford chopped it free. Picked up by Sophia Monaco. Monaco right hash marks. Fires the backhand. It's a rebound out front for Chalberg. Knocked away by the Sabres. Sent back out to the right point for Bessie. Bessie chipped it free. Picked up by Dunford. Dunford right hash marks. Got Chalberg in the front of the net. Monaco in tow. Chalberg. Dunford gets pie pinned in. Monaco trying to fish it out now. She does. Sends it out to the right point for Bessie. Bessie walks in a little bit. Fires one low. Tipped by Dunford. Back in the hands of Monaco. Curling back around to the right side. Right hash marks. Sends it out to the right point for Sal. Left point. Fires a shot. Tipped by Dunford right in front of us. Loose change. Dunford gets the inside position. Swatted at by the Sabres. Headed out to the right point. Pitching in is Bessie. Bessie right hash marks. Fires one. Rebound out front for Chalberg in the double door, and she couldn't get a handle on it. Bessie sends one back in front of that. Puck is still loose, and we're going to get a whistle as Chalberg gets dumped over right in front of the net. Cross-checking is going to be the call, and it looks like the Mission are going to be headed to the one-man advantage once again. Number 14 goes to the box for cross-check. At 5:14 here in the second. This power play brought to you by Jay's Beef in Harwood Heights on Montrose and Narragansett. Jay's Beef, you've tried the rest, now try the best. Stop in and see Jay, Johnny, Frankie, the Fortuna brothers. Tell them I said hi, folks. Your power play unit out there now. Bornhoff, Reeder, and Chuck. It's going to be R&R on D. Sabres fishing it out there off the face-off, pinching in on the far side. It's going to be Roth. Roth, right hash mark, sends it down behind the net for Reeder. Reeder's got Bornhoff in front of the net. Back around, Reeder sends it out to Roth. Roth, top right circle, patiently waits, fires one, blocked up the shin guards of the Sabres, trying to send it out, and it pucks and trickle out, but doesn't get out. Back in the hands of Roth. Roth sends down to Proto. Proto with Reeder. Reeder in the right wing corner now. Chuck trying to take away the Ollie's eyes. On here comes bottom right circle, patiently waits, sends it out to Rosen. Rosen, top left circle, fires one, blocker save down here in the corner for Chuck. Chuck going to work. 1:26 remaining on the big Jay's Beef power play. It's Reeder right here in the left wing corner. Goes back down low, sends it over to Chuck. Chuck center pass for Bornhoff for the one-timer. Rosen comes in, fires a clapper. Saved by the goaltender. Picked up by Reeder. Reeder curling back around right in front of us. Hangs on to the loose change. It's 2-on-2. Rosen trying to get on the defensive side of it to fish it out. Here comes Chuck trying to hammer at it. It's a $1:06 remaining. Sabres girl goes down. Rosen goes down. It's a pile up on the interstate. You can't really see it because of the post. And we're going to get a whistle as Rosen is laying on top of the puck. 59 seconds to go here on that Jays Beef power play. And Mission go for the line change. 4:13 to go here in the second period. Face-off goes outside the zone, right in front of us. And Coach Shannon goes for the line change. It's Sophia Monaco, Helen Lane, and Evie Pazin. It's Lyric and G on D. Face-off for Helen, won by the Sabres. Evie gets dumped over, picked up by Sophia. Sophia, left wing circle, drops it for Pazin. Pazin comes down left wing hash marks now. Puck protects it in the corner. Hangs on to the call. She gets pinned in. Here comes Helen Lane trying to fish it out. Helen's got Monaco in a slot. Out towards Lyric. Lyric back to Helen, left wing hash marks. Sends it cross ice for G. High right point. Gianna sends it in the corner for Sophia. Sophia curls back around. Back over to G. G over to Lyric. Lyric with the one-timer tip by the defenseman in the right wing corner. Come around on the far side for Sophia. Sophia out to big sister G. G walks the line for Sophia. Sophia top right circle. Comes in right. That fans on the shot. Back in the hands of the Sabres. Monaco popped it free. Here comes Helen Lane. And it's Helen in the right wing corner. Center pass up front for Pazin. Picked her pocket is going to be the Sabres and sent out to the right point for G. 18 seconds to go on that Jays Beef power play. Monaco sends it over to Bessie. High left point. Bessie walks it in. Fires one low. Kicked away by the Sabres. And going to throw it all the way down with 10 seconds to go on that Jays Beef power play. And the Mission are going to get a line change in. Heffen on the ice. Here comes Monaco. G in the right wing corner here on the near side. Sends it up for Helen Lane. It's Helen and Heff. Coming across center line. 3:12 to go. That power play is over. Drops it over for Heff and is Helen. Right left wing half ball. Sends it down behind the net. And nobody home for Mission. Heff on the forecheck. Chipping it past Heflin. Here comes Bornhoff right in front of him. Both checked and trapping is going to be Bornhoff and Heflin. Out to the left half wall. Pinching in is Bessie. Chipped free by the Sabres. Here they're coming in a 1-on-1 in front of her. 2-on-1 in front of Roth. High right slot. Coming in, fire shot. Saved by Laxton off the left wing corner. And it's picked up by Bornhoff. Thrown back into the corner. Thrown away by Bessie. That's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 2:41 to go here in the second period. Sabres leading 2-zip. Mission with some good chances. Haven't been able to find the twine yet. Your lineup now is going to be Bornhoff along with Reeder and Heff. It's going to be Roth and Warrington on the blue line. In the slot, it's going to go Heff, then Roth. Warrington in the left wing corner. Face off to Laxton's right. Reeder kicks it forward to Bornhoff. Bornhoff here across the blue line now on the far side in front of the penalty boxes. Bornhoff sends one here in the left wing corner. It's going to be Bornhoff and Reeder on the forecheck. Here comes the Sabre. We're going to get a penalty here on the Sabres. Interference is the call, and that is the fourth penalty on the Sabres in this game. Going to the box now is going to be number 21. This power play brought to you by Bubby's Beef and Red Hots of Elk Grove Village, Illinois. Bubby's Beef and Red Hots, the best fresh cut fries this side of the Des Moines River. Stop in and see Andy. Tell him I said hi. For all you folks with a ticket to today's game, if the Sabres pick up one more penalty in this game, that'd be 5. And that'll get you a coupon for a free Chick-fil-A sandwich. That coupon only good on Sundays. Your power play unit out there now is going to be Bornhoff, Reeder, and Chuck up front. A little R&R on T. 1:54 to go on that one-man advantage for Bubby's Beef and Red Hots. And 2:25 remaining here in the period. Bornhoff in a slot. Chuck along the half wall. Rose in high right, left point rather. Roth pinching in there a little bit. It's Chuck in the right wing corner along with Reeder. Trying to fish it out against 1D, number 17. And she's got it hemmed in by her skates. Trying to push it forward is going to be Bornhoff. Reeder rather. And fished out by Prodel. Prodel right dot. Fires one forward by Bornhoff. And knocked away by the defenseman. Backhanded towards the left point for Rosen. Rosen left hash marks. Centering across. Knocked away by the Sabres. That puck's going to go down. And it's going to be Roth on a foot race all the way in the left wing circle. Roth sends one forward. Good stick by the Sabres D. Popped her forward. Roth puts a shoulder into her and knocks her down. It's going to be Chuck trying to fish it out. Charlie kicking it out of the zone. Picked up by Roth. And it's a 5-on-2 if they get back in time. And it's going to be Bornhoff, top of the blue line, left side. Fires a shot off the stick of the defender. Out of play it goes. And $1:43 remaining here in the period. 1:12 to go on that Bubby's Beef and Red Hots power play. Going to get an offensive zone face-off for Gangrene, dressed in all white. Your lineup now. Evie Pazin making her way over to the half wall. Helen Lane right in front of us at center. Sophia Monaco in the slot. And it's Lyric and G on D. Face off for Helen. Coming in is Sophia. Trying to backhand it over to Lyric. Chip forward by the Sabres over to Lyric. And Bessie sends it in the corner for Pazin. Pass Pazin picked up by Sophia. Sophia fishes it out. Sophia into the right wing circle now. Coming back around. Sends it out to the right point for G. Off the G stick. We're going to have to regroup. G goes D to Lyric. Mission regrouping, come back in. Lyric makes a move with the blue line. Puck protects and sends it in one hand. Knocked down by Helen Lane. Packed up Bessie. Bessie at the left point, off of the Pazin, knocked down by the Sabres, backhanded towards Bessie for Helen. Helen left wing, hash marks, makes a move to the left dot, fired up off the boards. Bouncing puck is loose for Bessie at center ice, and they have to pull it back. Up the boards for Pazin. Walking it in here on top left circle is Evie. Evie fires a shot off the stick in the back of the net. Coming in is Sophia. Sophia, right wing circle, coming around right hash marks now. Top of the right circle, all the way across in the slot, sends it across for Bessie. Bessie left point, fires one, tipped by Helen Lane into the right wing corner, ring around the far side for Monaco. Monaco goes over to little sister Sophia. Sophia pinned in, can be fished out by Helen Lane with 45 seconds to go here. Helen, bottom of the right circle, sends it out to G. G comes across, goes D to D for Lyric. Lyric fakes the one-timer, fires a little tip by Pazin and Helen Lane off the left post, looking for that redirect. It's going to be Pazin going to work down low. 2 seconds remaining on that one-man advantage, and we're back to even strength. Helen picks it up, Monaco in front of the net. Cycling for Lyric right in front of us. Lyric takes it out for Monaco, who's tied up, and right back in the hands of Lyric in the right wing corner, hitting the brakes with the Sabres. Monaco on the forecheck here. Poke checks her, makes her cut back to the outside. Heavy puts the stick on it, back to the right point for G. Tipped by Sophia. Back in the hands of the Sabres, swatted at the blue line, over the hand of. That's going to be too many men. With 8.9 seconds to go, Roth jumped the boards as Lyric touched the puck. And the Mission are going to have a bench minor here with 8.9 seconds. So that's the Mission's 4th penalty here of the game. Serving that one is going to be Lyric Bessie. And if you got a ticket to today's game and the Mission pick up their 5th penalty, that's a free crumble cookie. That coupon only good on Sundays. Your penalty kill unit out there now, Bornhoft and Reeder. Roth and Warrington face off for the Sabres right to Laxton. In the left wing corner it goes. Warrington gets dumped over there. And we're going to get a penalty on that one. Tripping is the call, and we're going to get a 3 seconds of remaining in this period. And it's pretty much a 4-on-4. I didn't even get the penalty kill up there, and that's the 5th penalty there for the Sabres. So for those of you in attendance, that's going to get a free Chick-fil-A sandwich. 3 seconds remaining. We're 4-on-4 for 1:54, and it'll be a 6-second power play for Gangrene. In 3 seconds, coach pulls the goalie. Sabres leader tied up with Bornhoff. Step one forward to Bornhoff. Bornhoff to Charlie, fires one, and that sound is the end of the period. So at the end of 2, it's the Sabres 2 and the Chicago Mission nothing as we head to the long ice cut intermission. There's going to be 1:51 on that one-man or that 4-on-4. Like I said, it'll be a 6-second power play for Gangrene as we head to the 2nd intermission. This 2nd intermission brought to you by Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey. Fireball, ignite the night. At least that's what it says on the bottle anyway. And enjoy the second half of our player spotlight for this game. Evie Pazin. Enjoy the intermission, folks. back, folks. It's the final frame here at CAA Ice Center in Brampton, Ontario. It's 4-on-4 for 1:51. There's 15 minutes on the clock. Your starting lineup for Gang Green is going to be Reeder, Bornhoff, Roth, and Warrington. Laxton has the net. Here comes the Sabres inside the zone, swing on it by Roth, chipping it back towards the point. Coming in is Reeder. Reeder in front of Mission Benches, slams into the wall. Loose chase collected by Reeder. Reeder over to Bornhoff, intercepted by the Sabres. And backing off is going to be Warrington. On top left circle, firing. Nope, that's offsides. She's going to fire that shot. We get an offsides and a whistle. Face off just outside the zone. 14:41 to go here in the third. And 1:32 remaining on that 4-on-4. Bornhoff and Reeder up front. Bornhoff more towards the middle. Warrington creeping up to that right point. Or right wing, rather. Roth playing safety. Reeder kicks it forward, picked up by the Sabres, sends it in deep. Ringing around behind Laxton, left to right on the far side. That's to be picked up by Roth. Roth in the right wing circle, sends it out to the right point, kept in by the Sabres. Here comes Warrington, bottom of the right circle. Patiently waiting, blocked by Warrington, back over to the right hash marks. Picked up by the Sabres, going to work behind the net. Here comes Warrington and Roth. Centering pass, saved by Laxton. As both Roth and Warrington came collapsing down behind the net there. Here's the replay on that one. Going to work down behind the goal line. 16 makes a centering pass as Roth and Warrington collapse. Firing the one-timer right on the Devil's door, but Laxton with the save. Then we're going to get a face-off here, the little right-wing circle to the left of Laxton's glove. And it's going to be Helen Lane along with Chuck. It's Rosen and G on D. Chuck and Rosen in the slot. Minute 12 on that four-man. And Monaco sends it forward towards Helen Lane. Right circle coming out is going to be G out of the zone. On the near side, backhand pass across for Chuck, knocked away by the Sabres. Huck's going to go all the way down on the right-wing corner. It's going to be Charlie on the forecheck. Sent off, trapping on the near side is Helen. Helen centering pass up front. Intercepted by the Sabres as Chuck was back checking here. And it's going to be a 2-on-2 in front of Rosen and G. High left circle coming across top to front. Monaco puts a body on it, shoves it off. Right hash marks. Monaco picks it up. And a little D-to-D pass here to Rosen. Rosen sends it forward to Helen Lane. Helen over to Chuck. Out of the zone comes the Mission. Takes it wide left in front of the Sabre benches now. And with 38 seconds to go on that 4-on-4, Chuck in the left wing corner. Tying up the Sabres goal, takes her down, no call. Picked up by Charlie, sends one forward, saved by the goaltender. Charlie blows a tire. And we're going to get a whistle. And an offensive zone face-off for the Green Machine. Here comes Bornhoff and Reeder. Into the right wing circle. 30 seconds to go on that 4-on-4. And it's going to be Roth and Sell up front, or Roth and Sell on the blue line. Creeping in top of the right circle is Roth. High left point is Sell. Bornhoff in the slot. Face-off one for Bornhoff. Thrown away by the Sabres here at center ice. Picked up by Sell. Sell curls around by her forehand. Sends one off the stick of the Sabres. Intercepted at neutral ice. And thrown in his own. On a play it goes. Coach Dad was almost spitting chiclets. 19 seconds to go on that 4-on-4. I don't know if the Mission has dental insurance for their coaches. You have to ask the directors, Coach Mandarino and Coach Aaron, to see if Coach Dan would have been covered if he got his teeth knocked out on that one. Face off there in front. It's Bornhoff and Reeder up front. It's going to be Roth and Sell on the blue line. Here comes the Sabres in front of their own benches. Cut off by Reeder in front of the penalty boxes. And there's 10 seconds to go on that 4-on-4. Makes a move in front of for Warrington. Roth pins her in and takes her down. And Roth's going to the box for body checking. And that's the 5th penalty on Gang Green. So now it's going to be 2 seconds. It's going to be a 4-on-3. At 13:11. And then it'll be a 5-on-4 because 8 seconds will go to 4-on-4. 4-on-4 for 6 seconds. And then it's going to be a penalty kill for Gang Green. So we're just going to go right to our penalty kill graphics. This penalty kill brought to you by Classic Packaging of Northbrook, Illinois. Classic Packaging. You can't have a penalty without a box. It's going to be 4-on-4 real quick. It's G in the corner. Chips it down behind the net of Laxton. And Gianna pinned in by number 98. Right wing corner. Come back down low. Monaco comes in. Puts a body on it. Off the corner. Here comes Warrington. Warrington put a stick on it. Out to the left point. Coming on his hair. It's going to be a minute 40 on that Classic Packaging PK. In the right wing corner, coming out is going to be Chuck. Chuck sends it all the way down, jumping over it was going to be the line judge. And behind the net of the Sabres, tied up by the Sabres goaltender. Cut off here by Carter here in the right wing circle. On the far near side, cut off by Chuck in the right wing corner. Bouncing puck is loose, thrown towards Warrington. Warrington sends one towards the goaltender. Stick saved by the goalie in the left wing corner. Goes thrown past Chuck. Bounce passing off the boards. They go D to D, and it's going to be on the far side for Carter here. Sending it forward in front of Gianna on a 2-on-2. Right in front of Monaco, top of the right circle, sending pass across, blocked away by Warrington. On the back door, tough up there, over the crossbar into the right wing corner for G. G's going to send one towards Charlie. Charlie slammed one, knocked down by the Sabres, back in the right wing corner. Gianna gets a handle on it. Patiently waits, sends one forward. And we're getting a whistle because the net's off. And with 12:09 to go here in the third, 58 seconds to go on that classic packaging PK. We're going to face off outside the zone. Nope, make that right back inside the zone. In the right wing circle to the left of Laxton. Your penalty killers now are going to be Reeder and Bornhoff. It's going to be Bessie and Sell on the blue line, sent out to the right point for the Sabres. Coming out as Bornhoff blocked it. In front of the bench as it goes. It's going to be Bornhoff and Reeder in a 2-on-1. Reeder sends it forward towards Bornhoff, knocked away by the Sabres in the left wing corner. And there's 48 seconds to go on that classic packaging PK as the Sabres are breaking out here to across the ice. Bounces puck over Sell's stick. In the left right wing corner it goes, picked up by Wilsey, who slams it back towards Bornhoff. Wilsey blows a tire, intercepted by the Sabres. High in the left circle, far bottom right circle. Coming across is Laxton here on the left post. Waiting patient. Now here comes Sell trying to poke it in between the legs. Poke check by Sell, or Bessie. Back in the hands of Sell, sent forward towards Reeder. And Reeder gets a handle on it here on the near side. Reeder up the ice for Bornhoff. Bornhoff touches one inside the zone, but it's going to be collected by the Sabres with 18 seconds to go. On that classic packaging PK, picked up by Reeder. Reeder fires one right off the right post in the left right corner. Rebound for Bornhoff. Bornhoff left circle into Reeder. Reeder fires a one-timer. Knocked away by the defenseman back in the left wing corner of the Sabres. Bornhoff tied up by 1. 3 seconds to go on that classic packaging PK. And we're back to even strength finally. Here comes the Sabres. Right back in front of the slot. And Bornhoff comes in. She gets hit in the head there. We're going to get a penalty. Slashing is the call. As Bornhoff goes to the box. That's the 6th penalty on the mission now. At 11:06. Your penalty killer. Now this is going to be a Dunkin' Donuts penalty kill. America runs on Dunkin'. Dunkin' Donuts coffee, the official coffee of the Chicago Mission Barons. Gianna's out there. He's going to send that one all the way down. Knocked down at the blue line. Good keep right back in the hands of the Sabres. Trying to make a move around Gianna. Right wing hash marks cut off by Chuck. Chuck battling out with Gianna. Back in the corner it goes for G. G gets the inside position. She gets taken down. No call on that one. There in the right left wing half wall. Cut off by Carter Herrick. Left hash mark. Sent back to the bottom of the net. Picked up by Gianna. Gianna bottom of the right circle here on the far side. She gets to it. Sends it down. Knocked down by Chuck. Puck is loose in front of the penalty boxes. Charlie on the left wing side now. Far side in front of the Sabres benches. Sends one back behind the net. And $1:30 remains on that Dunkin' Donuts PK. Sabres looking across ice. Charlie coming in. And here they're coming up the zone in front of Rosen and Warrington. High right circle coming in for Warrington. Right hash mark. Warrington put a piece of it. And coming in is Carter Herrick. Carter gets taken down on a stick there. Picked off by Warrington. Back in the hands of the Sabres. Fires one forward. Tipped by the Sabres. And Laxton comes in with the save. With 10:18 to go here in the third. And $1:12 remaining on that Dunkin' Donuts penalty kill. Mission goes for the line change. Your penalty killers now are going to be Reeder and Heff, along with Roth and Warrington. Face off to Laxton's left in the right wing circle. Out to the right point for the Sabres, going D to D. High left point, walks it in, top of the circle. Fires one, sticked off by Reeder behind the net for the Sabres. Loose change collected by Roth. Roth backhand went forward towards Heflin. Kept in by the Sabres, top of the right circle. High in the slot, poke check by Warrington. On the Devil's door, fires one, saved by Laxton. And she's going to smother it. We're going to get a whistle with 9:58 to go. And 52 seconds on that Dunkin' Donuts penalty kill. Face off once again to the right wing circle to the left of Laxton. Heff and Warrington in the slot. Reeder at center. Roth down on the right wing corner. Backing off is going to be the line judge for a second there. He's telling something to the winger of the Sabres. Here comes Reeder. Encroaching was going to be Heff, and that's so it looks like they're going to kick the centerman off for the Sabres. As the girl was creeping in quick, here comes back, face off one back to Roth. Roth up off the glass, but that goes out of play. And we're going to do it once again from that right wing circle. 48 seconds to go here in that PK. Reeder right back at your face-off. Heff and Warrington in the slot. Face-off won by the Sabres. Back in the hands of Reeder. Reeder pushing it forward out of the zone. Going to send it all the way down. It's going to be Heflin on the forecheck. Reeder high up. He's going to be F2 there, I guess you would say. In the left wing corner, here comes the Sabres. Sending the breakout pass, looking for the cross ice. Going D to D, cut off by Reeder in the hands of Warrington. Warrington sends it right back over Reeder. Bouncing puck is loose all the way into the corner it goes. Cut off by the Sabres. They go D to D here on the far side. Reeder comes in, makes a move with the blue line. Left circle coming in. Reeder, left wing corner. Poke checked away by the Sabres, and they're curling back around. 19 seconds to go. Swing and a miss by Heflin. Here comes the Sabres up the near side. Coming across in front of Reeder. High right circle over towards Roth. Back checking is Reeder. Swatted at top of the right point. Makes a move around Reeder. Knocked off the puck for Roth. Reeder sends it out of the zone. That puck is bouncing and loose with 4 seconds to go here in the Dunkin' Donuts PK. Stopped by the Sabres goalie. And we're even strength once again. Here on the near side, it's going to be cut off by Paz and Reeder, High, and Monaco out there now. Sophia sent off to the far side in front of the Sabres benches. Here comes Reeder. Thrown away by the Sabres at center to pick up the loose change in front of Warrington. High left circle coming in is going to be Warrington. Bottom left circle. Reeder hits the break. Warrington. Sabres hits the break. Back in the hands of Warrington. Warrington forward for Helen Lane. It's Helen, Pazin, and Sophia. Kept in by the Sabres. High left slot. Coming across. Makes a move. Hook check by Roth. Out of the zone it goes. No icing. Is going to wave it off. And it's going to be picked up by Helen Lane on the forecheck. It's Helen and Sophia Monaco trapping on the left wing circle. Makes a move around and thrown out to the high right side. Past Bessie. It's going to be Lyric and a foot race with Sell. Here comes Sell all the way down. No icing, waved off, picked up by Sell right in front of us. Battling it out with the defense, picked up by Pazin. Pazin sends it back behind the net for Sell. Coming in is going to be Bessie. Bessie sends it off the far side for Monaco. Monaco patiently waits, now cuts back across, makes a move to the outside. Left circle sends it in, gets taken down from behind. And that's going to be a mission power play as soon as the Sabres touch it. And with 8:04 to go, Monaco draws the penalty. And that's the 6th penalty of the game for the Sabres. Body checking is going to be the call for number 22. And the Missioner head of the one-man advantage. This power play brought to you by Gene and Jude's Hot Dogs in River Grove on River Road. Gene and Jude's. No seats, no ketchup, no pretense, no nonsense. Your penalty or power play unit out there now. Looks like we're going to get a penalty, or is the net off? Looks like the net's off. Well, maybe there was another penalty. There's a $1.52 remaining on that Gene and Jude's power play. Your power play lineup out there now. Bornhoff, Reeder, and Chuck. It's going to be R&R on D. Roth and Rosen from right to left. Roth creeping in, top of the right circle. Chuck along the boards. Bornhoff in the slot. Face off one for Sabres. Back in the hands of Bornhoff. Bornhoff trying to fire one up, down behind the goal, and she goes with it. Hangs on to it, hooked up. Has to be a mission 5-on-3. Bornhoff's going to carry out his own. Nope, at the blue line, walks it across. 6-on-4. Backing towards Chuck. Finally touched by the Sabres. And it's going to be 5-on-3 for a $1.38, folks. The 7th penalty of the evening for the Sabres. And it's number 3 going to the box for hooking. At 7:42. It's Bornhoff, Reeder, and Chuck. It's R&R on D. It's 5-on-3 for a $1.38. Sabres get to it, send it out, knocked off the bad bounce off the glass. That puck is spinning around, twirling and collected by Roth, who calms it down, then drops it back to Rosen. Rosen pulling it back now. A little bit of time and space, goes cross ice for Chuck on the left wing side. Charlie, top of circle, gives it to Bornhoff. Bornhoff sends it to Rosen. Rosen across ice for Roth. Roth, top of the circle, fires one, tipped by Charlie, rebound for Bornhoff, picked up by Rosen. Nets off once again. Nope, either nets off or was in the crease. See what the call, I don't even know what the call indication was. If it's in the crease, they'll take it out of the zone. Yep. Oh, I don't know what the call was, sorry. I didn't see her make a play on the net, so lineup stays the same. It's a $1.15 on that 5-on-3. Face off for Bornhoff. Bornhoff in the left wing corner now. Reeder makes her way towards the slot. Rosen, high left circle. Bornhoff comes across the slot. Fires one! Saved by the goaltender in the left wing corner for Reeder. Pinching in is Rosen. Rosen in the left circle. Sends it over to Reeder. Reeder, high slot. Makes a move inside, outside, left out. Fires a shot! Saved by the goaltender. Rebound on front. Finally smothered by the goaltender. Chuck gets dumped over there. And 7 minutes even here on that in the third period. 56 seconds to go on that 5-on-3. Gene and Jude's power play. Mission stand pat. Bornhoff, Reeder, and Chuck. It's Roth and Rosen from right to left. Roth pinching in top of the left wing circle. Face off one for the Sabres. Sent it off to the far side and kept in by Rosen. Rosen at the blue line. Walking it across. Sends it into the slot. Lost up for sticks. It's going to be Chuck going to work. Chuck in the right hash mark now harassed by one. And it's going to be Chuck maintains control. Gives it to Reeder. Reeder sends one for Charlie. Looking for the give and go. Down on the right wing corner. It goes for Chuck. Chuck sends it over to Roth. Roth, high right side. Fires a shot. And a save by the goaltender. Bornhoff chopped at it. Puck goes in the back line of the net for Reeder. And Reeder curling back around. 30 seconds to go on that 5-on-3. Back for Roth. Roth fires one. Tipped by Charlie down behind the net of the goaltender for Sabres. And it's picked up by Reeder. Reeder come back around. Back in the devil's door for Roth. Roth fires a backhand shot. Hucks the knuckle forward. Man, doesn't see it. Crippling forward. 17 seconds. Rosen was going for the line change. Sends it right back up the rough for Reeder. And Sabres get a line change. And Reeder fires one. Pad save for Chuck. Chuck sends one forward. Backhanded by Bornhoff over the net and back in the corner it goes. knocked down by Charlie. And 4 seconds to go on that 5-on-3. Loose change for Reeder. Reeder over to Bessie. Bessie, high slot, fires one. Off the defenseman, into the net it goes. And we're going to be 5-on-4 for 18 seconds. Mission go for the line change. 6 minutes to go here in the third. Like I said, 18 seconds on that Gene and Jude's power play. It's Monaco along the half wall. Helen Lane at center, passing in the slot. It's Lyric and G on D. Gianna in the faceoff, right point, sends it over to Sophia. Sophia, right dot. Cross ice pass for Lyric. Not in a good spot for Lyric. Lyric's going to pull it back. Fires one low, saved by the goaltender. Puck is up in the air. Nobody, goaltender's got it in her glove. She's like, hey, over here, I got it. Nobody saw it except the goalie. He's the only one who had it. 6 seconds to go on that Gene and Jude's power play. And we'll move the faceoff over to the left wing circle, I believe. It's Sophia in the slot, Helen Lane at center, passing along the half wall on the left wing circle. It's going to be Lyric and G on D. Monaco, Gianna creeping in high right point rather, in left wing circle. Faceoff goes down low, past Helen Lane, collected by Sophia. Sophia, right hash mark, sends it over to Gianna. Gianna walks the line, makes a move, sends one back in left wing corner, and we're even strength. Left wing corner coming down, Helen Lane put a stick in a poke check by Pazin, picked up by the Sabres. Here they're coming in a 2-on-2. Chip past Bessie. It's going to be Gianna in the corner, going to work. Body checked off and down going. She takes her down. It's going to be right wing corner. Here comes Helen Lane. Sending toward Pazin. Pazin's got Monaco breaking up the ice. Couldn't get it to her. Back in the right corner for Gianna. Gianna patiently waits. Here comes Sophia. Trying to get it to Sophia. Knuckling puck is off the Sabres stick. Picked up by Helen Lane. In front, coming in is Sophia. Hurling back around. It's going to be a D-to-D pass for Sabres. And it's going to be Pazin and Sophia on the forecheck in the left wing corner. Had Monaco trapping here on the near side. Cycling back in the left wing corner it goes. And here comes the Sabres out of the zone. Breaking out on the far side. Cross ice pass in front of Bessie. Here in the top left circle, 5 minutes to go. Put a stick on it by Lyric. Bacher saved by Laxton. Puck is loose for Elena Monaco, just missing from her hands. And it's going to be the one-man wrecking crew trying to split the D. Couldn't get a handle on it though. Right back out towards the blue line for Chuck, thrown inside the zone. Should be offsides. No call. Into the corner it goes, picked up by the Sabres. Left to right here on the near side. 4:40 to go in this game. And it's cut off by Warrington out towards Chuck. On the defensive side is going to be, our offensive side was going to be the Sabres. Loose change collected by Roth. Sent one towards Charlie. Knocked down by the Sabres. Coming in as Roth. Pitching and firing a shot. Saved by Laxton in the right wing corner. Goes. Here comes Elena Monaco. Right point. Thrown between the legs of Monaco. Right in front of us here. It's going to be picked up by Roth. Roth trying to send one out. Knocked kept in by the Sabres. Back in the hands of Roth. Roth left wing half. Goes cross ice for Chuck. Chuck up to Carter. Carter and Monaco. Carter going in. Trying to get it inside the zone. And the mission go for the line change. Loose change collected by Heflin. Heflin sends it off here to the near side, and the Sabres cut it off. Thrown past the referee, off of the jersey of Warrington, and then down behind the goal line. Warrington giving chase. Bodies are off the puck, puts her into the wall. Here comes Reeder trying to fish it out, and it's going to be here comes Reeder on the near side. Reeder, bottom of the right left wing circle, sends a bob pass up to Bornhoff. Bornhoff's got a half breaking. Bornhoff sends one forward in between the legs to Heflin out there, and the left wing corner goes off a half stick. Sabres maintaining control, left to right here on the near side, breaking it out. Cut off by Bessie, thrown away towards Sell. Sell in front of the Mission bench, sends it up off the boards. Picked up by the Sabres, loose change collected by Heff. Heff sends it forward to Bornhoff. Bornhoff, top left circle, poked away by the Sabres. Left the loose change, thrown it out of the zone. Here comes the Sabres up the ice. Coming in is Sophia Monaco. Monaco kept opted free. And it's going to be Bessie on the right wing hash rush as we pull the goalie with 3:21 to go. Here on the near side for Bornhoff. Bornhoff sends one forward. Out try to get to Sophia, firing a shot. Off of Sell's stick, behind the net it goes. And here comes Wilsey. Wilsey right in front of us now. Sends one forward. Bouncing puck over the stick of the Sabres. Into the left wing corner is going to be Sophia Monaco at speed. Bornhoff in tow. Monaco coming back around, tackled by the goaltender. Here to the right side. Pass Bornhoff, kept in by Bessie. Chipped in for the blue line, sent towards Helen. Helen going to work on the right half wall. Body off the puck, thrown towards the slot. Picked up by the Sabres, curling around. It's going to be Sophia Monaco coming in. Puts a stick on it, knocked it free, kept in by Rosen. Rosen going to work in the left wing corner. Here comes Monaco along with Bornhoff and Rosen. Left wing hash marks with 2:43. Rosen left dot, sends it across the slot, but it never gets to anything loose there as the goaltender smothers it with 2:40 to go here in the contest. Mission goes for the line change. 6-on-5 with the empty net. Your lineup now is going to be Carter Hare along with Helen Lane, Pazin and Chuck. And it's going to be Rosen and G on D. Face off in the left wing circle. Face off one for Hare. Hare pulls it back around, sends it in the left wing corner. Helen going to work down low, trying to get it over to Chuck. Pazin right in front of the net. Centering pass up front for Carter. Carter fires one. Saved by the goaltender, it looks like. Now we're going to get a face off back in the left wing circle. 2:29 to go. Lineup stays the same. In the slot, it's going to go Pazin and Chuck. Helen Lane at center. Carter Hare along the left half wall. Rosen and G on D creeping in top of the left wing circle. 2:29 remaining. Helen on your face-off. Tied up by the Sabres, going behind the net for Pazin. Pazin trying to get a handle on it. Behind the net she goes, tied up by 2. Pazin couldn't get her stick down. Picked off by Rosen. Over for Chuck. Chuck's already passed towards her. Pazin going to be passing. Send over Chuck. Here comes G. Left hash marks. Sends it back behind the net. Knocked down by Charlie. Charlie left wing corner. Comes in. Down to the hash marks. Cycling it down low for Helen. Helen and Chuck going to give him go. And couldn't get the shot off. Tied up by the Sabres. Firing it forward. Saved by the goaltender. As there's a high traffic area there right in front of the net. And Coach Shannon goes for the line change. Your lineup now, Bornhoff, Reeder, Bessie, and Heflin. Roth and Warrington on the blue line. 2:05 to go. In the slot's going to be Bornhoff and Bessie. Roth and Warrington from left to right. Face off for Reeder. Bornhoff the right hash mark. Sent out to the point for Warrington. Kicked away by the Sabres. Coming in is going to be Roth. Roth patiently waits. Sends one forward. Knocked down by the Sabres skates. Picked up by Heflin. Heflin gets inside his zone. Goes cross ice for Bessie. And it's knocked away by the Sabres. Bornhoff left wing hash marks now. Shoved off the puck by the Sabres. Just under 2 minutes to go. Down low for Reeder. Reeder's got Bessie in the front door. Out to the right point for Warrington. Warrington fires one. Knocked down by the Sabres. Looking to fire one again. Warrington comes diving in. Up in the air it goes. Picked up by the Sabres. Fanning on the shot. Coming across. Back hit is diving. Saved by Bornhoff into the hands of Roth. Roth cross ice for Reeder. Reeder across the blue line center line. Top of the right circle. She comes in. Backing off as the Sabres. Reeder sauce one in for Bessie and Heflin. Knocked away by the Sabres. Looking to get one out of the zone. Thrown past Roth. That puck's going to go all the way on. It's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 1:18 to go. Mission goes for the line change. Your lineup now. Pazin, Chuck, Helen Lane, and Carter Hare. It's going to be Selin Rosen on the blue line. Face off for Helen, tied up. Coming in as the Sabres. Chuck coming in to battle it off in the left wing corner. Puck flicking up, tricked off to the near side. The far side for Sell. Sell sends it off the right wing corner. Pinching in is going to be Rosen. Right hash marks. Rosen, top of the right circle. Patiently waits, sends it over to Charlie. Charlie in the right circle. Comes down the bottom of the corner. She's got Pazin on double door. Firing one forward is Pazin. Saved by the goaltender with 59.3 seconds to go. Another offensive zone face-off for the Green Machine. Pazin in the slot with Chuck. Selin Rosen creeping in, top of the circle. Hare in the left half wall. Helen at center, tied up by the Sabres. Here they're coming around, bottom left wing corner, looking to sauce one out. Up off the glass, knocked down by Sell. Puck is loose, it's going to be Rosen in the foot race with 50 seconds. Here comes Rosen right in front of the net. Here on the near side, Rosen hangs onto it, taken down off the stick. No call on the trip on that one. I don't think the referee wanted to raise her arm after 13 penalties in this game. Has to be picked up by Sell. I think her arm hurts. On the far side in front of the Mission bench is knocked away by Helen. Helen sends up back across here inside the zone for Carter. Sabres sending out of the zone, bouncing puck at loose. It's going to be Sell in a foot race. Puck is going to go all the way down behind the goal line, right wing corner. Fires one just wide behind the net. Picked up by Rosen. Rosen sends one all the way down towards the goaltender with 20 seconds remaining. And we got a Sabres player down. She's hurt. I didn't see what happened, but I know she hit hard. And with 19 seconds remaining, folks, we're going to take a quick timeout here as the Sabres coaches are making their way out on the ice. Welcome back, folks. The Sabres player is okay. She made it off the ice under her own power, so that's a good thing. It's an offensive zone face-off for Gangrene here with 19 seconds remaining. It's Bornhoff, Reeder, Heflin, and Bessie. It's going to be Roth and Rosen on the blue line. Not sure what they're talking about here, but they blew the whistle when the goaltender touched it, so the face-off does go down there, unless this is different in Canada. Those are the U.S. rules. Making some assistant captain or alternate captain there, going over to talk to the coach. It's not a face-off outside the zone. It's where the puck was when they blew the whistle. At least those are USA hockey rules. Not a line judge talking it over with the coach. He's not happy. Try to adjust that camera. We're going to zoom in a little bit here at the end of this game. There you have it, folks. 19 seconds to go. Bornhoff, top left circle. Reeder at center. Roth and Rosen creeping in. Heff and Bessie out there in the slot. Fire one forward off the right post in the right wing corner. Pinching in is going to be Roth. Roth trying to sell one back behind. Then that picked up by Reeder. Reeder trying to get over to Bornhoff. And the goaltender smothers it. And with 9.5 seconds to go, we get an offensive zone face-off once again for the Green Machine. Face-off going to move to the right wing circle, I'm sure. Bornhoff makes her way over to the top of the right circle, backed up by Roth. Rosen high left point. Reeder on your face-off. It was going to be Heff in the slot with Bessie out to the point for Roth. That puck goes over Roth's stick. And it's going to be right in front of us, folks. And that's going to do it. Roth sends it back towards the right hash marks. And that's your final score, folks. It's 2-0 here at CAA Ice Center in Brampton. As we head to Rockies recap, your final score, the Stoney Creek Sabres 2, the Chicago Mission 0. As we head to Rockies recap, for the Stoney Creek Sabres, goals scored by number 27 in the first period and number 91 in the second period on the power play. No goals scored by the Chicago Mission. Penalties, 7-6. 7 penalties on the Sabres. 1, 2, 3 for body checking, 1 for cross checking, interference, tripping, and a hook. And for the Chicago Mission, interference, 3 body checks, 1 bench minor for too many men, and a slashing. Once again, we hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Definitely not the results. We will see you sometime tomorrow morning, game time TBD. So stay tuned for local listings, as we'll get that posted as soon as possible. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast once again. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon, folks. Have a good night.